Welcome back. Here we are in downtown Macon. 41 Skyview presented by Ken's of Macon and Warner Robins. Roads a bit wet. Still might be a little bit of light rain out there, but the heaviest has seemed to move on. 63 degrees, still some strong winds, gusting up to 26 miles per hour right now, coming in from the south-southwest. Here are some of those gusts around the region. They're definitely strong, especially over the southern half of the region. A lot of these over 25 miles per hour. And even once the storms move out, we're still going to be dealing with these strong winds into tonight. Wind advisory in effect until 1 a.m. tonight/tomorrow morning for those lingering stronger winds. Here is what we are seeing in terms of storm activity. Gonna look off to the south here just a little bit, where there is a severe thunderstorm warning in place until 6:15. It's got Ben Hill County in it. There it is. This storm down here near Sylvester and Ashburn and heading off to the northeast. So that could end up going through Telfair, Wheeler counties. We'll continue to monitor these. Some of these storms over the southern counties are getting a little more structure to them now that things have warmed up some, which is why the risk hasn't completely gone away for severe weather today. Our rain totals so far are not horrible at all. We're about half an inch in Roberta for the wet spot. Yeah, we're at a third of an inch in Sparta and Milledgeville, and about a quarter of an inch in Gray, Forsyth, and Macon. But a lot of us are still under a tenth of an inch. Of course, there are still some heavy storms to go in those southeastern counties. Things will begin to clear up more as we continue into the evening hours, clearing out in terms of those clouds overnight tonight with a low of 34 in Macon, but those wind gusts could definitely make chills down into the 20s. So one spot for Forsyth down to freezing. Most of us are just above it, a little warmer further south, but even still, another cold night expected after the passing of this cold front that is bringing us these storms as of right now. We are looking pretty good as we get into your Saturday. A little breezy out of the west tomorrow with highs in the low 50s. Then we get into Sunday. Don't think there's going to be quite as much wind out there. It will be arguably a little sunnier, and it will definitely be a couple degrees warmer. Monday, I'm expecting partly cloudy conditions, maybe a chance for some showers overnight. All this cold precipitation will stay to our north. So this is what I was getting at in terms of the threat being, quote, reduced. You can see for most of middle Georgia, it has been reduced, but then you've got the southern counties where we still are in that level 2, and now we are seeing those storms get a little more organized. Dew point starting to push towards that 70-degree mark in southern Georgia. So finally, the fuel is there to get storms going, which is what we were hoping wouldn't happen, but at least half the region is done with this now. So we're going to continue to monitor potential in the southeastern counties as we go in through the next couple of hours till like 7:30. And then after that, things should just clear out. And it's going to be a cold and windy night with that wind advisory not expiring until 1 a.m. It'll be a cold start tomorrow, but a breezy afternoon with temperatures in the low 50s. We get a little cloud cover to pass over tomorrow night and into Sunday morning, but it's gone by the time the sun comes up Sunday, and then we're looking really good as well through Sunday afternoon. Here's your weekend planner. Into the low 50s tomorrow, mid 50s Sunday, just slightly breezier, a little more cloud cover for tomorrow, but overall, can't complain. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So not a bad weekend at all. And then we kind of change our pattern a little bit next week. We got some overnight rain chances Monday into Tuesday. We're not really worried about severe weather there. It's going to be bitterly cold through the middle of next week. We will be dripping our faucets during the overnight hours.